Many hundreds of years ago, the Quechua people of Sariacu settled on the banks of the Bobanaza River deep in the heart of the Amazon basin. In keeping with ancestral prophecy, the Sariacu have vowed to defend their territory and indigenous culture with the power and intensity of the midday sun. Patricia and Jose Hualinga, offspring of the Sariacu spiritual leader, have been guiding lights in their community's recent battles to protect their 300,000-acre spread of pristine tropical rainforest. The arrival of a foreign oil company, backed by troops from the Ecuadorian army, met with fierce resistance from the local villagers. In 2003, the Sariacu sued the state of Ecuador. Following a protracted legal and political battle, the court ruled in favor of the Sariacu. In 2012, the court ordered the state to pay for damages, remove explosives, and in the future, to properly consult with the Sariacu. Patricia believes that strategic alliances were critical to the Sariacu's historic victory.
Luchar contra las grandes empresas, contra grandes empresas petroleras, no es fácil y no lo hubiéramos podido hacer solos. Es importante las alianzas estratégicas que tejamos en el camino.
Often called extremists or radicals for blocking development, former President Hualinga notes the fundamentally conservative nature of the Sariacu's position.
Los guardianes de estas tierras, de la naturaleza, nosotros hemos cuidado todas estas décadas, todos estos siglos, y gracias a esa resistencia podemos ver todavía la selva verde. Podemos ver ríos sanos, podemos ver montañas, animales, porque si no hubiéramos luchado para protegerla, para defenderla, estas selvas ya no existirían.
The battle to protect their ancestral lands has taken a new twist for the Sariacu community. Instead of coming from foreign incursion, the threat comes from within. What's at risk? The well-being of the Bobanaza River and the villagers that depend on it for their livelihood. Jose traces the problem to open defecation.
Porque nosotros, la gente aquí amazónico, antes siempre hemos usado en la naturaleza.
Further, the population is becoming less dispersed and more concentrated.
En el colegio hay como 150 jóvenes, que 150 al río ya se vuelve un problema.
River contamination directly impacts the health of the community.
Problemas de infección al estómago, problemas de diarrea, tenemos problemas de hepatitis, tienen algunas familias que ha causado víctimas, sí, los niños, entonces el río todavía seguimos usando para la pesca, para bañarnos, y no podemos dejar que con el tiempo se vaya acumulando lleno de suciedades, ¿no? Tenemos otros ríos pequeños.
This time, the Sariacu's search for strategic allies took them to outside experts in the field of ecological sanitation. Marcos notes the significance of the Sariacu's community-led approach to their sanitation challenge.
Normally we need to approach communities, make them understand why sanitation is important, and this is probably the first time that a community have realized that they need sanitation. So they approach us, they found information on the web, and then they contact us, they visited us. This is our second visit to the community.
The Sariacu's object of desire, a urine-diverting dry toilet, is the brainchild of design engineer Chuck Henry from Cle Elum, Washington.
It doesn't use water, it doesn't pollute water, it is off the grid and produces plant fertilizer. So it's perfect for the Sarayacus situation.
The Sariaku invited their sanitation partners to make the case for their composting toilets before the community's governing body.
We talk a little bit about the problem in sanitation, and we showed them the technology, and we told them that we have not every answer. We are developing a solution, so we would like to work with them as community, testing the technology and adjusting details.
The feedback was encouraging.
So they were very excited. They are also very objective. They say, okay, we want to test it. This looks great, but we need to test it.
Jose volunteered to test the first toilet. The villagers and toilet team worked together to install a composting toilet near Jose's home.
Mi decisión con mi familia aquí, como una primera muestra, impartir, hacer una réplica con otras familias.
Jose's sister was the next volunteer for the sanitation experiment. She opted to install the toilet inside her home. Patricia eagerly learned about the functioning and maintenance of the toilet and was receptive to instruction about good sanitation practices. The toilet team found the Sariaku to be first-rate local partners. Their staunch commitment to environmental protection, their capacity to build consensus within the community, and their facility at working with a network of outside allies all pointed towards effective problem-solving. Marcos and Chuck have collaborated for several years to locally test and assess their composting toilet prototypes in Ecuador. They are pleased to form a strategic alliance with the Sariaku in pursuit of a common goal: ecological sanitation, one village at a time.
Soberano, porque tú no estás